Hello everyone, it's David and Daisy out on this Saturday, July 16th. We've got the bomb diggity Subaru and the Cool Camp out on another adventure. Oh yeah, Camp Haden rides again. I'll show you a little bit of our setup. We are back on County Road 103. We got my good lazy boy recliner chair set up. We got the Coleman kitchen set up this time, and a folding table with a bug zapper just in case. And get a load of this right down from my chair. Whoop! Position right in front of this creek. That's a bubbling by. Daisy's over there, done found her something to chew on over there by the luggable loo. Oh my goodness, you know, in the words of Forrest Gump, sometimes you never know what you're gonna get. This adventure is going to be a little different than most of ours. The reason I say it's going to be a little different is because the reason we're here is, I don't know if you can see them, they're off over in that direction. We're really wanting to camp in that spot. And like I said, this is Saturday. I'm hoping those folks will only be here over the weekend, and once they move, we can get it. But my son, Davy, wants to come ghost hunting. Not really ghost hunting, but more to the effect of Bigfoot hunting. He has read that there have been several Bigfoot sightings in this area in the past recent years. And he's all into the paranormal thing and wants to come check out this area for Bigfoots. And of course, I'm going to be his cameraman. So, in the meantime, Daisy and I are at Camp Haden, just chilling out and waiting to see if those folks will move so we can bring in the other camper, which I have not introduced you to, and the whole family is going to come. It's going to be a big family get-together, and hopefully we can find us a Bigfoot, Sasquatch. The Wildflowers are doing really well. This is in an area, as you can tell by these burnt logs, of the Cameron Peak wildfire. It grew to be the largest wildfire in Colorado history. And you can tell these trees are part of the result of it. So the trees are not doing so well right now, but the wildflowers are doing great. And these purple ones, I don't know what they're called, but they caught my attention, and they are doing really well. So Daisy and I just got back from visiting our neighbors who are over there in that camper. Let me see if I can zoom in on it a little bit. There you go. Jennifer, she told me to call her Jen, and David, easy to remember, that's my name. They are a retired couple, some of the nicest people you ever want to meet. And she proceeded to tell me some Bigfoot stories. So Daisy and I had to run into Walden this morning. This is a Sunday. We spent the night at that little campsite, and we stopped off at this little scenic overlook. We're gonna check it out. Let's see what's over here, Daisy. Look at that valley, Daisy. And the mountains in the background. We got them to either side of us. Now there's some more over here. That's in the direction of Walden. We're on our way back to camp. So Daisy and I got back from Walden. We had to run into town and grab a few things. And when we got back, we noticed that those people that was right here where we wanted to camp was leaving. So we hurried on back to our site and packed everything up, moved over here. Woo, there's my Coleman kitchen set up with the table. Oh, I got the cool camp here, obviously, as you've just seen. Woo, we back at that site we like so much. I put up the canopy. I got the jackery out, however, the sun has shifted, and now it's behind this great big old tree. So I'm not getting any sunlight right now, but it'll move on around to the other side and get the jackery charged up. So the jackery running the cooler, sitting on this little table that somebody built. I got a fantastic shade, and my chair sitting over here. Hold on just a minute, I'm gonna show it to you. So I relocated my lazy boy recliner underneath the canopy, because I had been sitting just out in the sun, and I could tell I was getting sunburned. Oh man. But I did have it right down here where I had it the last time, right next to this bubbling little creek. Oh yeah. So let me tell you what the plan is here, because this trip was kind of not planned. It's just a spur of the moment trip. Those are the best kind. Man, I like them purple flowers. So, okay, so here's the plan. My son, his wife, and Ellie, my granddaughter, planning on coming. But the wife has Tuesday and Wednesday off from work. So they can't come until Tuesday. So that's why I decided to come over the weekend and kind of wait out a good spot for us to camp. And it paid off. I got it. So tomorrow is Monday. I'm thinking about going and getting our other camper, the one you haven't seen yet, the Ozark, this little 18-foot travel trailer. But I got plenty of space to park it and the cool camp here, and the whole family coming camping. Then we gonna go hunt for some Bigfoots. So Daisy and I are sitting around the camp. She got bored. So we decided, okay, let's take a ride up the road and go take a look at Lost Lake. This is it. This is one of the areas where my son wants to come Bigfoot hunting, because he's planning on making, I don't know, banging some sticks together, hooping and hollering, doing something. I'm not real sure. And of course, we don't want to do it in the campground area. So I told him, I said, well, Lost Lake's not too far away, and it's a relatively short walk. It was only like a quarter of a mile to get here. Beautiful scenery. And anyhow, so that's what one of the agendas is, to come bang some sticks up here and hoop and holler and howl at the moon, see if we can't strike up somebody's attention. You liking that water, Daisy? Yeah, Lost Lake's pretty cool, ain't it? All right, so we've hiked to the end of it, and it's pretty well choked down with lily pads. I don't know if that's good or bad. I mean, it's natural, but it ain't a real pretty lake because of it. And then, of course, like I say, this was the area of the largest wildfire in Colorado history. So you got these burned up trees to look at. I have seen it in its prettier day. But you know what? It still ain't too shabby. Hello everyone. This is Monday, July 18th. Remember that that reference I made to Forrest Gump and you never know what you're gonna get? Well, I carried out my plan, And Daisy and I loaded up this morning in the Subaru and we went to Fort Collins. The plan was to go get the other camper, round up the wife, and come on over here and set it up. Probably right about there where she's playing with that stick. Well, boy, have I got a story to tell you. Okay, so I come over here to sit in my lazy boy recliner while I tell you this story. So we are in an area that has no cell phone service. We don't get no kind of signal up here whatsoever. I can't get phone calls. I can't get text messages. I can't get nothing. Little did I realize that yesterday, my wife, walking through the house, somehow or another fell and landed on top of my generator, my little 2,000 watt generator, and smushed, the doctor called it, 2 vertebrae in her back, which kind of constitutes a broken back. So yeah, so my wife broke her back yesterday, and I'm off out here in the woods and didn't know nothing about it. So when I did get home, and then the text messages started rolling in, and I found out about her accident. God, big mosquito. Naturally, I just immediately went to the house to go check on her. And actually, I woke her up because we left here about 5 o'clock in the morning. I kind of wanted to go on and get the camper and get back and have an early start to the day. So I got home early enough that I had to wake her up. She laying in bed. She was hurting. And in fact, she said it felt worse today than it did yesterday when the accident happened. And so I took her to the emergency room and got her back x-rayed, and that's when we found out about the vertebrae being smushed, and they gave her some shots to help with the pain and the swelling and everything, and some prescription medications. And but to make a long story, well, even longer, it took all day. We didn't get back home till probably 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I was kind of planning on being back here with it and all set up before then even. So the cool camp wound up sitting off out here in the woods all by itself all day long. And I was really concerned about my wife, obviously so. But I couldn't help but worry about the cool camp too. I mean, I don't think anybody would mess with anything way off out here. People that comes up here just here to have a good time. They not here to vandalize anything. But still, I had it in the back of my mind. I couldn't wait to get back and make sure everything was all right. So after I got my wife back home and situated, and we kind of abandoned the idea about bringing the other camper, Daisy and I came on back up here. It's about 6 o'clock in the afternoon now. The sun just about to go down. Wow, that thing is bright. But anyhow, it gets dark about 8 o'clock. So I've been worried about the cool camp kind of in the back of my mind all day, so we come to check on it. And let me show you something. There's my little totes right there. There's my kitchen table that I showed you the other day, my stove, my 2 bug zappers, even my dirty dishes in the sink that I left from breakfast this morning. I intended to wash those when we got back. Oh, wow. I got Daisy's little cable run over here, which we don't really use too much, but her dog food bowl, the canopy, now the jackery, and the cooler. I'm gonna have to tell on myself. I did take those with me. I wasn't leaving them out here in the woods. I like that thing too much. But my chair, oh my goodness, I left my chair sitting right here overlooking the creek. And you know what? Every bit of it was still exactly where I left it. But anyhow, okay, so the new plan now is to go get the Ozark, the little darling, in the morning. Just like we did this morning. That means we're gonna have to get up early again, Daisy. Dag-nabbit. But we're gonna go get the little darling and pull it on up in here and park it probably somewhere right around in this grassy area. About right there where you eating that stick again. you beaver, you. And we're gonna try this again tomorrow. I just hope like all heck that no other calamities happen. All right, Daisy, mission accomplished. There's Davy and his car, and we got the Ozark, the little darling, in place at the campground. Had to bring that in the Telluride, got it parked over here next to the cool camp. Oh man, we going Bigfoot hunting tonight. So first of all, we've come down here to the edge of Chambers Lake. Davy wanted to try to do a little fishing. And then Ellie decided to join in and help him. You see one, Ellie? Is there a big fish out there? Let me look at that. What have you got on your face? Oh, Daisy did it? Okay, well let's go down here to the creek and wash it off.
It cold? That water's cold, huh? Okay, come on, let's go down.
Yay! I hear a Bigfoot coming already.
Woo!
So now that y'all have seen what my old balding head looks like, there ain't really much point in me trying to cover it up. Plus I left my hat in the other car. We spent the night. Unfortunately, my son only got like for whatever reason, 2 hours of sleep the night before the camping trip. So by the time the evening hours rolled around, which that's when he wanted to go do the Bigfoot hunting, he was too tired. So we never did get to do anything, except teach Ellie how to bang on a tree with a stick. That's a Bigfoot call. So stay tuned for Ellie, the Bigfoot hunter, in the future. So once again, sometimes you never know what you're gonna get. This is pretty much gonna wrap up this video. It's kind of similar to what we done before. I got the bomb diggity Subaru and the cool camp all hooked up. We ready to go. The other camper, the Ozark Little Darling, is already back home in its spot. I didn't bring Daisy with me. I should have. Man, I really miss her being here. But anyhow, until next time, maybe we'll see a Bigfoot then. I don't really know, but you never know what our next adventure is gonna bring.